Hi guys, got a request here from BollardSpeaker 26 for a water bottle windmill. Well, we could spend quite a while discussing what a windmill is, or I could just make something that I want to make using a water bottle. So I've got a water bottle here. I've got some galvanized garden wire. Push a hole in each end, bend up the wire so that we've got some spindles, axles, pivot points, whatever you want to call them, one at each end so the bottle can spin or rotate. Then I'm going to cut some flaps in it so that it catches the wind, and then make it spin. And if we're really lucky, I shall attach some neodymium magnets to it and see if we can get it to light an LED. Well, that's our bits of bent wire. I've got plastic beads at either end just to give us some reduced friction. What I'll do now is cut some flaps in here. Now there is a seam going along, so I can find, yeah, there's a seam just there, so I can cut along there or measure from there, and on the other side there's another seam, I think. So that should give me somewhere to measure from. Yeah, there's two seams. I've marked up where I want to cut the flaps, and I'm heating up a piece of wire to push holes through in each corner. That should make it easier to cut with a knife, because we cut from hole to hole then. That's my theory. Okay, that's that done. Don't know if the camera will catch it, but I've got a little hole there. I'm going to cut across there, down there, and then bend this up. I'll put that in some cold water. A slight change of plan. When I cut these flaps out, I found they wanted to actually bend inside. I was going to bend them out, but their natural tension is making them go in, and that's going to work just as well, I think. Because if I blow on that now, that spins fine. Next question is, can we add the magnets round the outside somewhere and get a coil of wire next to it and see if we can induce some current as it spins round? So I'll try that now. I'll just tape them in place, I think. Time for a test run. Got a hairdryer, so we'll blow air over it, and if we're lucky, the LED, which I've put in a bit of blue tack there to hold it still, should start flashing. The only thing is it does bounce up and down a bit because these are a bit springy. Whoop. That's one of the magnets just came off. I don't think it flew off because of the speed, I think it flew off because it actually hit the coil underneath. Because this is bouncing up and down too much. I should have made that a little bit more rigid. But it worked, didn't it? The LED was flashing. So we have a windmill generating electricity. I've stabilised it. I've glued a bit of scrap plywood on this end that's actually hot glued around the wire, this springy bit of wire, and hot glued to the wood there, so that's made this quite rigid now. In fact, it works much better because I don't need to go as fast to get the LED alight. I expect if I made this end rigid as well, then we could go really fast if we wanted to. But I'm happy with that, that's good enough. This hairdryer's got 3 positions on it. The first time we had to go right up to the 3rd position. This time so that's a complete success. Oh, I put a bit of tape around the magnets to make sure they didn't fly off this time. The coil that you can't quite see there, I wound it myself from some wire that I'd got from an old solenoid. It's wrapped around a plastic sewing machine bobbin. No idea how many turns it is, I just got as many on there as I could. And then, because the wires on there are very thin, I've got them soldered onto these thicker wires, the red and black wires. And then the LED's just soldered straight on the end of the wires there. And that's it. Job done.